Good morning. Welcome to April 12th. And here we are smack dab in the middle of April, smack dab in the middle of the week, which means it's a Wednesday Places of Opposites reading. Yay! A lot of interesting culmination to some energies at the beginning of this year, and the easing up and allowing for new flows. And yet, it says like you move forward and then you review. You move forward and then you review. And it's really coming in even more strongly right now. Maybe because of the retrograde energies, maybe because of the Easter energies, with resurrection and new life and letting go of the old and having the new. Maybe all those things. So anyway, we're going to focus on Places of Opposites. I'm going to be using the Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck for most of the reading. And then the Healing with the Fairies wanted to come out and play too, and I'm not quite sure how that's going to look yet. They haven't really shown me, but we'll just see how it goes. As always, we will start with the top. And in the Places of Opposites, we're looking at energies that are dichotomies or working two sides of the same issue for you. And so we have the top and the bottom, which is things you're aware of and things that are more subconscious or unaware. And then the right and the left, which is mind and heart, or past and future. Usually all of those together. And the center card is the theme. So. And again, Places of Opposites goes from the past Wednesday through this Wednesday and through the weekend. So it's always a 10-day shift that overlaps. All right, so looking at the top card. This is the things you're aware of, what you're focused on. And opposite of that in the bottom, the more subconscious realm. And to the left, this is the area of the mind and also the past. And we'll be going to the, a lot of energy on that one. And always if I laugh or yawn, that's generally me moving energy out of my space. To the right, to the heart, to the future. And for the theme for this is Places of Opposites. Here. Maybe that's where the fairy deck is going to come into play. So I'm not feeling any of those. All right. So the theme is going to come from the fairy deck. It's healing with the fairies, so it's messages for self-healing, about work that you can do within yourself, which is actually always what I'm about. So, theme for this week. All right. 2 cards. Perfect. Okay. All right, so starting at the top, we have release. More release, more release, more release. Traditionally, this card signifies very dramatically the end of the old and the beginning of the new. You think Phoenix, death and rebirth, all of those kinds of images. But they're showing this week, it's really, we've done a lot of talk and a lot of noticing of what needs to be released. And we have actually started releasing quite a few things and making changes. But it's really, truly, finally just being, I am done. And letting it go and not picking it back up. And not reviewing anymore. It looks like it's just being done and letting go. Opposite of that, more subconscious. So this was things we're aware of. The more subconscious, it's all about, and we've seen this card before, it's all about self-healing. It's all about allowing the change, allowing yourself to heal, allowing yourself to be who you are without that pain, without that punishment, without those bad habits. It's allowing yourself to be brand new, and it starts in the heart with self-love, self-acceptance, and it spreads out through the rest of your body from there. And I do see self-forgiveness plays a big role in this. Choices you made in your life that, those were the best choices you could make at that moment, or maybe they weren't, and you recognize that, but just allowing yourself to forgive yourself for things that you wish you'd have done different, and things that you are happy that you experienced, but recognize that maybe they weren't the best things for you. So anyway, I see that we're really subconsciously working on healing, and we're doing it through releasing of known old habits and decisions. So, and to the left, the area of the mind in the past. I see truly a desire. People want more freedom. They want more ability to, just to experience, to really live. It's about the time to live life and what that means. And again, letting go of some of the limits that you had in place and really just taking steps to have more. Again, these are thought processes, things that you probably toy with in your mind and things all the time. So. Moving into the heart space and then towards the future, I see, this card control is a heavy hitter for a lot of people. As soon as I picked it up and you saw the image, it smacked you dab in the heart. And it's not so much about controlling your emotional response or hiding away things, but knowing what you have control over, what you don't have control over, knowing where you can exercise self-discipline, and that one's a hard one, I see, but knowing where you can exercise self-discipline and where you can change the story, where you do have ultimately the control. It's about you, and it's about what you choose and what you don't. So regardless of what circumstances may look like and things that look like they have, you have the control to step away. Might be scary, might be out of your comfort zone. Might be like, okay, I just walked away from a job that was paying my bills, but taking a fearless step, or walking out of a relationship, or implementing new habits that serve your body, exercise, good foods, letting go of things like caffeine and drugs and other things, alcohol that keep you numb. So I see this is a big card, and that's what we're moving into. It's where the center of the heart is. But it's really, a gift to know that ultimately it is you. You are in control, and you can make those choices. All right, and the center theme, first card we have is Happily Ever After. And the other card is Trust Your Intuition. So really here we are trying to create the things that bring us peace, the things that bring us joy, trying to make those changes, improve our lives, to really live, to really spread your wings and enjoy life, really live, that you have the control to do it, and that trust your intuition. All the steps that may seem silly or may seem small or other people don't understand, it doesn't matter. It's your path. You have the control. You know what you need to let go of. You know what you want to create. And ultimately, it's about healing yourself. So take the time this week to really meditate on what creates your happily ever after, or what keeps you from enjoying your happily ever after right now, all the time, in present time. It's not a someday thing down the line, it's right here, right now. You can be happily in the present and happily continuing forward. So our places of opposites this week, Wednesday, April 12th. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on the other side.